How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. And I told you patience was a virtue. Here he is, Henrik Larsson, and the Prime Icon 90 rated card. This guy in his day was phenomenal. For Celtic, he was amazing. He was like praised as a god there. He literally was a goal-scoring machine. Went on to Barcelona, did the business there. I think he went to like Helsingborg after that and did the business back at home. And then he went on to Manchester United in his retirement years and did amazing for them. Fully remember those days. So lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Smash it, liking it straight away. Let's aim for that 1,000 like mark. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So the team in the background, as you can probably tell, it's not going to stay in that formation. We got Fabinho at camp, for God's sake. He's got Bergkamp there, Matisse there. So what formation are you going to play, Marshall? 4-2-3-1. So that's my formation right now. Promise went to Ram. Neymar went to Lamadou, I believe. Bergkamp at Cam. 2 CDMs, Fabinho and Matisse. And the striker, Henrik Larsson. Larsson in this game, he's got high-to-high work rate, so his movement is constant. It is constant. He's got high-to-high work rate, so he's on the job all the time. Movement in, out, and he's got the killer instinct. He's a goal-scoring machine with his 89 shooting, 90 pace as well. Don't forget about that. So with that being said, lads, let's get into the review. Let's see what he's like, and let's see what he offers and brings to the table. So here we go, and what if I told you this is one of the cheapest icon SBCs you can do? You probably laugh us out the park, but right now, his price on the Xbox is 400 to 430. That's not too bad. The same goes for PlayStation. I think he's either like 10k more on the PlayStation or 10k more on the Xbox. It's one or the other. But yeah, he is very cheap for the goals that he does offer. He scored 16 and 10 with 2 assists, so 18 goal contributions. The majority of that in FUT Champions as well. He's got 4-star weak foot, fantastic. 3-star skills. A little bit let down by that, because with the pace that he's got, if he had 4-star skills, he'd be a bloody weapon. He really would. He's already like, he's already a weapon as it is, but he'd be like artillery. He'd be artillery if he had the 4-star skill moves. He's got high work rates. He's 5'10". Don't let the height deceive you. He's great in the air, and he's at the near post for corners due to the 92 jumping and the 96 heading accuracy. The rest of his stats: 92 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, fan-bloody-tastic positioning, 89. Kind of void with the high work rates, but that is a great start nonetheless. 93 finishing, 83 shot power, 84 long shots, 89 volleys, and 88 penalties. When we get on the passing stats, it's not great, and it does let him down slightly. The short pass of 78 and the long pass of 73, even the vision of 74, but that's way too complicated for me to explain vision right now. In terms of the aggression, it's 74. In terms of strength, it's 65. So again, not too shabby. Well, I say shabby, not too great, I should say. And reactions 92, agility was like 89, his balance was 82, his ball control was 86, and it's just great. It's great. This card is great in general. I've already been through like his history: Barcelona, Celtic, Feyenoord, Helsingborg, Manchester United, Sweden, of course, and Hoggerborgs. Is that the first one? BK Hoggerborgs? What a name. What a name. But what does he offer in-game? Goal, 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 goals. Bang. Left foot, back of that. That's his weak foot, by the way. Crack and strike from just inside the area. So he offers this killer instinct on the game where if you get the chance, you know where it's going. It's not going wide, it's not going straight at the keeper, it's normally going in the back of the net, given a good chance, by the way. I'm not talking about like a half chance or a third chance or a quarter chance. I'm talking about a full chance. Give him a full chance and he'll bury it. Half chance, he'll probably score like 75% of the time like normal players on this game. But give him a full chance. He's one-on-one here, man. I could finesse it around the goalkeeper. Scoop back of the bloody net. Easy as you like there from Henrik Larsson. So he's finishing this on points with the scoop chip there over the top of the keeper, and he goes in that Giroud celebration. I think it's the Scorpion Kick celebration or something like that. Celebrating with Salah and Thiago, of course. With this card, I used them in a number of different teams because I used them over the weekend, so I wanted to get this review right. I wanted to get the right feel for the card, even since like showing you the games, the goals, etc, etc. I've played even more with the card. I've played like 15 games with the card now, and I've got a true feeling for the card as Larsson bends one over the top of the keeper. Again, those kind of areas in and around the D of the area, he's going to score goals. He's a master at doing stuff like that, so finishing has to be a pro. Long shots, shot power, both like well balanced on the card. If you put like a chem style on, I was playing, this is an interesting fact which you probably already picked up on, I was playing him with basic chem style. If you use like a hunter Wow, just wow. He'd be even better. By the way, this goal kick here is broken. I scored it against Quintex as well of Footways today and got the win. I got the win out of that game just because of that goal kick. As I don't score or capitalise there, but I do get the second chance. Great fake shot inside, and it's a lovely finish inside the area into the bottom corner from Henrik Larsson. So yeah, keep an eye out for that goal kick. It will destroy defenders on this game. The flat kick, I think it is called. So on to the rest of his pros. We have the movement. The movement on the card is tremendous. He's got high work rate, so he just never stops. He's always on the go. Similar to my voice, he's always on the go. He just never stops, and yeah, he gets into good positions at times due to the high work rates. Look at him. He's up and down. Look at him right in the middle there. That's a perfect example. Up, down. When you get the ball forward, he gets in the right place, and he does score the goal at the end of it. So he's like a natural striker on this game, which you do want from strikers. So yeah, that's all good in the hood. I've never said that in my life. I do apologise for good in the hood. But anyways, guys, top speed is great. Now, it is 88. I was using the basic cam style. That was good enough. That was good enough. I can't even kind of fathom him being on a Hunter cam style with like 98 sprint speed. That's just, that's bonkers. And his pace is ridiculous as it is on the game. And the acceleration would go to 99, and he's already got 92 acceleration. So again, that is fantastic. Once he's on the last man in the defense, you can just forget about him. If you're a defender against Henrik Larsson, he's on the last man in your defense, just leave him. Just leave him. He's going to score nonetheless. He really is. As I put pressure on him with the pace that he's got here, he does mess up. Larsson's in behind the defenders. And if he missed that, I would have discarded the card. Easy as that. Acceleration, fantastic. And the agility on the card, it's tremendous. And what is so good about his agility is that it makes him move fast. Because you don't want kind of a player that's going to turn at 2 miles an hour. I'm talking like, maybe like a Marco van Basten or something like that. That's just a name I've just picked out of a hat, by the way. I don't even kind of remember his agility. But if you want someone that's going to turn slow, Andy Carroll, for example, someone that's going to turn very slow, Henrik Larsson is not your man. He turns very fast, and it's great for the card because he can get in these kind of positions. He could have took a touch, he could have turned back on himself, he could have hit it with his left foot, he could have done what he's wants due to that high agility of 89. His heading, wow, I was shocked by this because originally, like, I looked at his height. Everyone looks at his height. Then I seen the jumping, then I seen the heading, then I seen it demonstrated in game. He's near post or corners. When you've got someone in near post or corners and they've got the jump on their man, or they've got a good standing jump, they will get the header. If they've got good heading accuracy, it's going in the back of the net 9 times out of 10. He definitely did that for me. Even on crosses, if you want to be sweating, you want to put a cross in, Henrik Larsson is your man. Seen kind of a downside there, the short pass on the card. I don't really like it, and for strikers in this game, I reckon the short passing is very important because you got to do 1-2s in your midfielders, your wingers, your fellow strikers. You got to do those 1-2s, and if your passing isn't very good and you can't get off first time or anything like that, I believe it's 78. It's not good. It's not good, and it will bring him down, really bring him down in the passing category. So that's something to watch for on the card. Another thing to watch for on the card is the lack of 4-star skills. That does affect the card in certain situations where you can't kind of do a stop and turn or that spin. That's, I don't know the name of, but Bergkamp will put through Promise. Promise will put through Larsson. Again, another great finish inside the area. And another thing to take note is the stamina on the card is very high. It's 86, so that is all gravy with the stamina. So, yeah, there's nothing to worry about in that situation at all. The main worry on the card, and this is kind of the main factor for me in bringing his rating down, is the strength. It's just not there. It's really not there. He is very weak on this game, and you can tell just by the way he gets overpowered a lot of the times by fellow centre-backs, by centre-backs in general, midfielders in general, full-backs in general. He just gets overpowered a lot of the times. Promise gets it on the right-hand side. Look at this. Rainbow flick. See you later, pal. Pulls it back to Larsson. One touch out of his feet. That is a great finish on that left peg. So, all in all, 4-star weak foot would have been another pro of the card. He's got a lot of pros, lads, and he's got a few cons that will bring his rating down. But at the same time, I love this card. I love this card. And for like 400k, I would make this card one of the most valuable SBCs to do on this game. I'm not saying he's a must or anything like that, but for 400k, you get a great card and you get SBC fodder for the future if you want to kind of get a Prime R9 or something like that. 400k for a central icon, a striker icon, is a bloody bargain. So with that being said, my overall rating is a 9.2. A very high rating from the card. I reckon even though I did Firmino as a 9.6 the other day, comes kind of close to Firmino, but at the same time, I just reckon Firmino's a better player. I don't know why that is, but I do reckon he's a better player. Value for coins, however, the highest I think I've gave to an SBC card so far, a 9.6. I would fully recommend you do this, but at the same time, if you're kind of scrimping for coins, just avoid this card for now and maybe come back to it at a later date. But he is one of the cheapest prime icons you can possibly get on this game. Your average rating, 9.0. You kind of agreed with me because it was spread between 10, 9.5, 9.0 and 8.5. And the highest kind of voted one was a 9.0. This card is champs ready. I reviewed his baby card earlier this year, and I reckon he wasn't champs ready. This guy is he's matured. It seems to have matured and went into kind of his next version, and it's just great. It really is. He is champs ready. He is divisions ready. In some players, we got Prime Shevchenko. That Cristiano card is quite similar, and we got Jefferson Farfan as well. So it's kind of expensive, a little expensive, and very, very cheap in terms of Farfan. On this game, that's where I'm going to end the review, lads. Hope you have enjoyed this card. It was a while in the making in terms of the review, so I hope you have enjoyed because you were asking for it, and if you're asking for it, I expect some kind of likeage on this video. So if you have enjoyed, lads, smash a like. It took a lot of efforts. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and as always, I will catch you all next time.